I mean, obviously, you know, the video that you have put out on TikTok saying basically that you are going to, you know, expand your dating options when it comes to, you know, just not focus on specifically on Black men. What was the feedback that you got from them, and what made you publicly make that announcement? Like, I felt like it was some LeBron James on the South Beach type of shit. Like, what made you make that public?
Okay, so I'm a pro-Black content creator on TikTok, right? So I'm gonna just use a weird analogy. Imagine you making content about veggies all the time, and randomly you just post up with meat one day, just randomly, no context, no explanation. All your followers about to be confused because it's like all you make content about is veggies. Why are you eating meat randomly when you only talk about veggies? So it's like when it comes to my content, I only talk about pro-Black issues. That's literally every single post, pro-Black issues. So they automatically assume I only like Black men and that's it. So if I were to pop out with a Mexican man or white man one day, they'd be like, excuse me, what's going on? So that's why I had to make a video explaining like, hey y'all, just to let you know so you're not sparked. And by the way, this was for my followers. Like, I didn't know that it was going to blow up. I didn't know blogs were going to post it. I was talking to my followers because my followers do care about who I date, especially.
You seem pretty frustrated. Like, you seem like you were specifically frustrated with the quality of Black men.
Yeah, I was frustrated because the reason why I felt like I have to date outside of my race comes from frustration about the fact that I dealt with so much colorism and featureism and texturism too. So like I said that in the video too. So obviously like that's the reason why I felt like I needed to do it, because like even though Black men are my preference, I've always exclusively dated them, but had no luck because I just kept coming across either he was colorist and I was an experiment, he was featurist and I was the attractive dark skin for him, and he doesn't normally date dark skins, but I'm the exception, or like I just have men turn me away because I'm dark skinned, or kick me out of parties because I'm dark skinned, or tell me I look too African because I'm dark skinned. So like that stuff frustrates me to the max because it's like, it's from my own men, like the same men that I'm standing up and marching all day, like in protest, the same men that I'm speaking up for, I'm trying to help, I'm trying to heal, and I'm getting hurt by y'all the most. So it's like, I had so much frustration that day when I said it, but yeah, so.
You say you've been kicked out of parties?
Yeah, yeah. Like he told me I was Black as fuck and I had to get out. I was trying to get a drink. And he told me that I couldn't have a drink because I was Black as fuck and his bros was not checking for me and I had to get out and he kicked me out.
Was it the bartender?
No, I was at like a house party.
Oh, a house party. Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I heard you say that you were a pro-Black content creator, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you believe that you could still be pro-Black and date outside your race?
I think
because I think you just gonna be a Black content creator at that point.
I think I'm pro myself. I think like pro-Black does include Black love. So it is kind of a contradiction, but at the end of the day, the issues I still talk about, like whether I date a white man, Mexican man, I'm still dark-skinned in America. I'm still gonna have to experience colorism. I'm still gonna have a daughter who's gonna be Black, who's gonna be dark-skinned most likely, who's gonna have to deal with this type of stuff. So it's like, what I speak on is based on my experiences, really. So it's like, even if, I guess we could say it's not pro-Black, I don't know.
Do you think colorism is exclusive to Black men? You don't think white men, or I mean, they damn near invented colorism. White men, Hispanic men. We hear a lot in the Hispanic community that colorism plague women over there.
It's funny because I made a post a few weeks ago and I was saying like, you know, the Black community were very colorist, texturist, futurist, homophobic, yada yada, and it was a lot of people who were like, same thing with the Asian community, same thing with the Hispanic community. Like, and I was like, damn, so this is just worldwide. It's not even with the Black community anymore. So it's kind of crazy. Like, I don't know if the white community experiences this, to be honest, because I think they're just like...
Experience what?
like colorism and texturism.
You don't think so? What do you mean?
Well,
not among each other, but I think they invented it. Like,
they invented it.
They
definitely invented it.
You know what I'm
yeah, but I don't think they experienced.
Yeah, they ain't gonna be like you light pink and you dark pink like that.
Yeah.
I mean, the law that you crown. You said what was the law that you just passed?
Crown Act.
The Crown Act. That law was invented by a white man. Like he discriminated against black women's, the hair and stuff like that. So, when we speak about these things, and we have to still be honest and say men in other ethnic groups are just as colorist.
They contribute to it.
Yeah,
I don't think they experience it though.
They
contribute.
I mean,
to it, They created
Asian cultures, believe it or not, they bleach their skin just as much as anybody else.
Yeah.
And you be looking at them like, what do you mean? Like they already like lighter skin, but according to them, the closer, the more light you are, the more you are seen that like looked at as pure and things of that nature. So Asian people, they go out and bleach their skin as well to make themselves look lighter, even more lighter than obviously they is. They pigment see through at this point. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't never seen no dark skinned Asian.
Well, they do have them, like, you know what I mean? But
I mean like the mixed ones. Like, I mean like
so I do want to say on this topic real quick because I have seen a lot of black women as a recent, express that they want to date outside their race more. Why do y'all feel like that's like a thing? Why do you think black women are seeing that?
Black men.
Well, tell us how you feel.
Natural cheaters. Like you guys do it so well. Like from our experience, like
I did not think that's what you were going with.
No, for real.
What?
For real. Like for myself, I live in Jamaica, so I'm not really used to seeing like a lot of white men or whatever, and different race. But when I watch television, I'm like, oh gosh.
Oops.
Like, no, I know it's just a fiction, but like I'm saying, what if I, ventured outside of my race? Would I get something different? Would I get what I'm picturing, what I'm hoping for, and so forth? And then again, I don't have a problem dating out of your race because I'm a Christian, so when God created us, we're the ones that created the separation. When God created us, I think he just created us for variety. He wanted white, he wanted black, he wanted Asian. He never created the skin color to say, hey, hate this person, you're superior, you're inferior. No, God just created us because of variety. Now, we have decided to say, okay, let's draw swords. Let's choose a side. So I don't have a problem with persons dating out of the race because the heart is a beautiful thing, and when you start to explore it and experience different things, I don't have a problem with that. But I think we just need to appreciate people. Start loving people. Stop separating each other and say, oh, I'm black, I'll stay over here, you stay over there. Just love people, love on people, just love people for who they are. And we know you have the haters and so forth. No, but that's just my point.
Okay. I got no argument with what you're saying, except for the fact that you think like cheating is exclusive to black men or something like that. Yeah, like
Dad was still cheating on her.
That's what I'm saying. Like
it sort of
you just gotta find the right man.
It is. I mean, you guys really abuse cheating. Everybody cheats, but
so how do we really?
Wait. You dated outside your race before?
No.
So how you know this?
Because I've seen it. I mean,
you seen it where? TV?
It's statistics.
Where you seen these statistics
I've heard about it. I have different
in
people.
In the black community.
Like,
Talk about.
Narcissism rate.
First, First you seen it, then you heard about it. So I need to know which one.
I mean, you see more in the other races. You see more of a family foundation or of a wife.
Family.
All right, other races are more quicker to get married than
less
black men. Like
I got two things to say to y'all.
Okay.
One is just like how y'all say dark-skinned women is portrayed this way. Y'all mean, y'all this, that. Black men are portrayed as thugs, cheaters.
I like thugs.
No, it's...
That's why you getting cheated on, man.
No.
And we're at the root of the problem.
But
it's based on experiences.
Yeah,
and I think there are exceptions.
But
like
that's
good
poor,
men
that's
are
poor
the
selection.
exceptions to the situation.
How if you're looking for thugs?
Like you have some good,
no, we're not looking for thugs.
No, we're not generalizing.
A man who knows how to love and how to respect a woman.
I like thugs, but I also date other men. I've tried every other man, and you all cheat. Black men.
We just asked you if you ever dated outside your race.
No, not outside of my race. Every other man apart from thug. Christian, thug, nerd, every black man.
And look, back to the white thing. Y'all think these white men are not cheating? They're getting allowed to cheat.
They are
Their wives accept them for fucking other women. They get to fuck shorty and come back home and fuck her.
Hey, how was Lucy?
They don't care about that shit. They be fucking each other.
So can we just say men are cheaters then? Can we just conclude?
I would
men
have appreciated more if she said men was cheaters than black men.
I'm so sorry, but
Men and women cheat.
No, black
until
women.
I experience it outside of outside of this race, then I'll say like.
And this is the flaw. This is the flaw in your logic, because women will say that, but when black men turn around and say, well, women of other races, are more submissive or more feminine, y'all would turn around and say this, that, and the third. So y'all can't put black men into a box and say they all cheat. But when black men go and be like, you know what, the black women that I've dealt with have been very masculine. They don't know how to be submissive.
You know why?
No, let me speak. I'll let y'all speak. Right? So y'all can't, like I said, again, y'all can't put us in a box. But when we do it, it's, your mother is black, this, that, and the third. Like, it's not equivalent. Y'all can't go out and praise men of other races and put them on a pedestal. And because y'all never dated, y'all see them on TV. And if we're going to be honest, media portrays white men as the most romantic. So that's, y'all grow up thinking that, I'm going to give me a Christian. I'm going to give me a Christian Grey type of man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all men are romantic, while the media portrays us as criminals, as thugs, as this, that, and the cheaters, molesters, all of these type of things. So we can't sit here and act like media doesn't dictate our image. Just like how black women are portrayed as dark black women are portrayed as masculine and more aggressive and more this, that, and the third. Like, you know what I mean? So I understand.
And I'm pretty sure that's where you've seen the white men that are more family oriented on TV, right?
Yeah, so we gotta stop as a community, like trying to elevate other ethnic groups and make it seem like they're perfect when they're not perfect. I mean, you could ask her in the background, do white men cheat? Every man cheat. Every man cheat. Every man is a certain type of way. So we gotta stop doing that. We gotta stop praising these other men. And what I dislike a lot, and I just want to get this on my chest because it's really,
get it off, bro.
It's really been irking me, right? You know what I mean? I don't know how the world convinced everyone that black men are the most like violent group, or the most like aggressive group, or the most criminal. Like, and I don't want to just make it a white and black thing, but white men have a history of slavery, colonization, like terrorism, war. They have a history of this, and somehow black men are the ones that's painted as the villains, and by our own women. You get them. The people that's controlling the black man's image is the black women, and they're the ones going around and saying black men are this, that, and the third, and letting every other ethnic group know that, well, these black men ain't shit, this, that, and the third. And then y'all want us to come around, and we're gonna get to that topic about protecting black women. Y'all want us to come around and protect y'all, but I'm gonna say that for the next time because I'm gonna go off on that one.
Just calm down, bro.
Yeah, my fault.
Everybody cheats.
Yeah, no, but like I said, everybody's opinion is valid and your experiences are valid. I'm not saying that they're not valid, but I really don't like when black men or black women put these other genders on higher pedestals because of their anecdotal experiences. Like you didn't date. I'm pretty sure you didn't date more than like 50% of black men, but yet you will
50%,
10%,
3%.
That's a lot of black men.
1% of black. Okay, a lot of 0.3% of black. But you feel very comfortable putting them all in the box. But again, if black men put all black women in the box, it would be an issue.
And
so
white
we need to
men
speak
on the pedestal without no experience. They just automatically up there.
Automatically there.
When you look in the black community though, and you hear like females talking like single moms or whatever, what are you hearing?
You can hear that in any community. You want me to ask her the same thing?
It's in every community.
Y'all gotta stop that. Y'all really do, bro.
Black men need to be.
Who are these single moms dating though? Who are these single moms dating?
Black men.
So who they gonna talk about? Like, it's just that simple.
Yeah, that's
bro.
true. But I'm saying like maybe because I've not been in the white community. Like,
Matter of fact, go explore. Go ahead.
The grass ain't greener. I'll tell you that.
Well, when I go over there, then I'll come back and say,
You said you
but
dated outside the race
it's just for myself.
Yeah.
What you dated?
I've dated white, Dominican, Mexican.
And what has been your experience?
I'm gonna have to agree with the men. It's all equal chance. Everybody cheats. Women cheat. I cheat. Like it's true. Like we like
y'all giggling. What happened?
It's true. Women.
How y'all feel about that?
Why men in our black community, like black men, they'll date black women and they'll be disrespecting them and cheat on them, and as soon as they're like successful, they start to date like other races or white women, and they show them 100% respect. And like black women, oh, they're so annoyed, whatever. But you're giving us reasons to annoy you. If you're disrespecting us and cheating on us, what do you expect?
Or to be masculine.
And when they go to other races, they treat them like a queen. And they'll never cheat. They show them 100% respect.
I think there's just a lot of black men who do contradict themselves because many of them are raised by single moms, so they seek women who mimic their moms. So women who are masculine, protect and provide. But then we live in the age where they want a woman who protects and provides and then want her to be feminine at the same time. Like, oh, you got to go to work, but you got to come home and cook and clean at the same time. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
You can't have both sides. You got to pick one.
Not in
if you
society.
want a woman like your mom, take a woman like your mom, but expect her to be masculine. Don't expect her to submit all the time. Like, that's not how it works. If you want a feminine woman, that's cool, but then you got to step up as a man and be masculine. So it's like, they contradict themselves and they don't really know what they want. And then they get angry because they're not getting what they want because you can't have both worlds. And then they take it out on their women by disrespecting them or going and cheating because they feel not secure in their relationship because their woman's making them feel smaller next to them because she's not submitting. So then they go find another woman that will submit to them or make them feel dominant in the relationship. And it's weird, but it's all just contradiction at the end of the day. Like, it's not a set thing. Like, what do you want?
Women contradict themselves too. I mean,
I agree.
Because like my mother praised me for being a player at a point in my life.
Really?
So, and there's a lot of mothers, oh, my son is cute. My son got this girlfriend, that girlfriend. And then I'm that fly nigga that get girlfriends. My mom's approve of it. My auntie approve of it. My sister's passing me her homegirls. You know what I'm saying? So these same black women that want me to change, as now I'm 21, 22 years old, I don't give a fuck no more because that's what I learned. And that's how I feel like I'm being respected. I'm on a higher pedestal because I see the guys that do got respect for the women, they ain't getting the same respect back. The women that I'm disrespecting gives me more respect for being a dog.
You do say that all often too.
Yeah, I mean, like it's true.
Well, I think that's just women that don't know their worth, though.
Right.
That's not a woman that got their mind on right, because you're not about to disrespect me and think we going on another date. We not talking ever again.
But I think where women go wrong is they look at their single mom as like as a teacher of how to be in a relationship. Your mom was single. She had to be like that. You know what I mean? She's not teaching you how to be in a relationship. So,
good point.
So you being strong and black, she's single. She ain't got no man to take that load off her. So when you're in a relationship, you got to change that.
Yeah, because half of my life I had a single mom, and like she always raises me to handle things on my own. Like, you got it. You don't need a man. You don't need a man.
Right.
And I had to tell her recently, like, Miss Ma'am, I'm not, I'm not you. Like, you're single. I get it. But I'm looking for a man, and the type of man I want is a masculine man. And I'm a feminine woman. So I'm not going to go down the same path that you went down because you had to do that. But I shouldn't have to do that when I have a man in my life at the end of the day. He's adding value into my life. So I think men and women need to break out of what they were raised by based on the type of relationship they want. So if a man was raised by a single mom, but you want a feminine woman, break out of looking for a woman who protects and provides. And then if you're a woman raised by a single mom, but you looking for a masculine man, you got to learn how to break out of that habit of mimicking your mother